Good day, ladies and gentlemen, fucking morons. All right, I'm gonna talk about some morons here in a minute. Apparently, well, I had some people, and this is not the people I'm talking about, but I've had some people ask me if we're planning on attending the show, sundown show, and honestly, I don't give a fuck to go or not. I mean, it's so goddamn hot normally out there that you can't breathe. I mean, I've went. I go just about every year. Uh, But apparently, there's a lot of drama going on in the bass community and shit. And this is why I don't get involved in teams. I don't get involved in organizations. I don't get involved with certain brands because there's drama behind it. Apparently, people are doing background checks of everybody. Certain individuals want to do background checks of every fucking body and bring up their history and their past when they really don't know what the past is. If someone doesn't have something pending against them that doesn't allow them, just say if someone has something that says they can't be around a certain type of individual, that's one thing, but that's for the law to decide. If you're not happy with that kind of situation, then call the police department. But to say someone can't be in a certain organization or you can't show up when there's nothing legally binding them saying they can't fucking do something, that's discrimination, man. Are we going to start checking everybody's ID? Or are we going to start checking to see if everybody's a felon? Because I know a bunch of felons that go to them shows. Hell yeah. Uh, hey, it's like the pot calling the kettle black here. The people putting on the shows, yeah, I'm talking to you people that put on the shows. If you're putting on the shows and you're allowing people to smoke weed with minors in the car, that's called child abuse. Absolutely. So do you want me to call the police department and have your ass arrested when I film you? Is that what you want? And then have your whole show shut down? Do you want me to get on the phone and say, hey, police, I have watched more weed being smoked out here today. I ain't even got to be inside to see this shit. I can just walk up to the fence and go, everybody out here is drunk and high. You're gonna be the one in trouble, the person putting on the damn show. Yeah, not the motherfucker that's got the alcohol. You let the shit get in there. So that's the reason I'm considering no. I don't give a shit about going to that show, especially with all this drama of the last show that I've heard all about. Believe me, man, I told you I talked to a lot more people than you think. So everybody's okay with people going to the show, but when they leave the show, you want to talk shit. Or people want to fight a certain individual all the time. Are you people that fucking thin skinned that you can't take a little goddamn bit of heat? Now, in my situation, when I'm picking on somebody, it's because I've been stole from. Literally. From a fucking felon. Yeah. So if you're going to start talking about felons and shit, goddamn, eliminate all of them. And then you won't have nobody at the show. Because most of them are felons. Do you think everybody that goes to them shows is great fucking people? No, hell no. They got past. I don't put people's past against them unless it's something that directly affects me or the people I'm around. You know why I don't smoke dope and do drugs and drink? Because I don't want somebody's kid to be in the fucking car with me and I have that shit around. I don't do that shit. My son don't do that shit. We don't do any of that. But I can't say the same for a lot of people at these shows. You're literally sitting in there smoking dope with fucking kids in the car. Yeah, that's called child abuse, man. And the parents sit there and let them fucking do it. So if we're going to start calling out fucking certain individuals for what their back or what their past is or was, you need to get the facts straight, number one. And number two, you might want to watch your own ass as far as what have you done? I can dig up a lot of dirt, man, real quick on some people. It's very easy. Yeah. So when it comes to the show thing, no, unless the weather's good, I probably won't even bring the car, guys, because it's just going to be a bunch of bullshit. Apparently, people don't know the laws in North Carolina. They think they can come up to your windows in certain other states and start threatening your ass and everything else. Well, let me tell you how it works in North Carolina. In North Carolina, your car is your private property. That's your personal property, just like your home. And for the dum-dums that don't know gun laws, you might want to learn that under the castle doctrine, your car is the same as your home. Damn sure is. So when someone comes up to your car trying to threaten to whoop your ass or something, you don't have to run. You can literally roll the window up, and if they keep doing it, you can shoot them or whatever you want to do. That's your choice. But that's the way it works in North Carolina. That's why I don't go to these other states and shit, because I don't know all their laws. I'm going to go to a place where I know the laws are in my favor. Yeah. So, I mean, I'm 6'2", 253 pounds, and Miller's like 6'3", 230. So, if motherfuckers want to start coming up beating on the door, more than likely we're going to come out and start whooping your ass with a stick. That's probably what we're going to do. Yeah, I'll carry a stick in the car and beat the shit out of you with it. But apparently there's people that do this at shows a lot, like they want to pick on certain individuals. Don't do that shit, man. You don't know you don't know who you're beating on. No, man, you never know when you're going to meet somebody like me. Somebody like me's not going to take your shit. No. Hell no. I've said this 100 times. I was at the Sundown show last time and I called everybody. I said, you gonna fucking kick my ass? I'm gonna be there. And I told them I got the amps with me, and not a motherfucker one showed up with nothing. No, they didn't want nothing. Full of shit. So no, I probably ain't gonna go to the damn show because it's fucking drama. Every time it's a bunch of drama. Facebook drama. That's why I don't have Facebook. I was asked, hey man, you got Facebook? Check this out. No, I don't have Facebook. I don't want it. I don't want nothing to do with that shit. We go to the shows to have fun. But when I pick on certain individuals on my YouTube channel, it's because they deserve it. They've done something. They've stole. They're thieves. They've stabbed me in the back. There's been something behind it. But just to come up and, because you're thin-skinned, because somebody said something, or like, your base car's a piece of shit, who gives a fuck? Grow the fuck up, man. Get over it. It's a goddamn, are you that thin-skinned? I don't give a shit. Somebody can call that damn little base car, we got a piece of shit, and I'll laugh. I don't care. I think it's funny as hell. I let the car talk. I don't have to talk for it. But Jesus Christ, man, it seems like now these bass shows have become not politicized, but goddamn, like if you're not in the clique, you can't show up. What kind of shit is that? Believe me, there's plenty of other damn shows to go to. There's plenty of other organizations to go get involved with. Nobody gives a shit about that stuff, man. Damn, if people look back at when I was going to the shows, we didn't check nobody's background, son of a bitch. That's like walking down the sidewalk. That's just the chances that you take. But what we didn't do is put kids in the car, smoke weed around them. Because that's 100% child abuse if you don't know that. God damn, people. What is wrong with you fucking retards? And it seems like the people that think they got the most power are the people that got a little bit of money. But I hate to tell you, your fucking pocketbook ain't bigger than my goddamn pocketbook. Fuck no. Hell no. You ain't nothing but a piss ant. No. No. Alright, so here we go. Let's talk about some Basshead shit. About Sundown Show, probably won't go. Don't give a fuck about going. If the weather's nice, maybe. Miller said he don't even want to go to the shit as far as taking the car. He says he don't give a shit about going to it either. It's too fucking hot and it kills your equipment. It's the shittiest time of the year to run the damn show. It always has been. Yep. Is it a good show? Yeah. It's a good show, but it's too fucking hot. I'm not killing equipment to go down, let somebody sit in the damn car and get their hairdo done. I mean, shit, if they want to go to the show, go to a different show. We go to shows all over the place. All right, so these are the fusible. These are the stud terminal fuse links. Basically, you stick these fuses on top of these right here. These studs. These all came in. I wanted to explain something to you. On the double studded version of this, when it's got two studs sticking up and you can put two fuses, that doesn't mean combine the amount of fuses to give you an 800 amp fuse. So if you got two 400s on two studs, that does not give you 800 amps of fusing. It's 400 each. 400 one stud, 400 the other stud. It's not a combination. That ain't how fusing works. I did find 500 amp fuses. You can find them, I believe, on Temu. I think I got these from Temu. They were $12 for 5. That is very cheap for these fuses. I have not had any trouble in the car with the 400 amp. 400 amps is a lot, especially on amps and shit, because amps usually don't, unless you're doing like SPL long burp or something, they don't draw a constant current pull. It's going to be something surging. And to blow a fuse 400 amps is not like a 10 amp fuse. If it was a 10 amp fuse, you could just go beep, and it's going to pop. It's going to pop real quick. Even with 10, if you had 12 amps on a 10 amp fuse, if it was constant, it'll blow the fuse eventually. On a 400 amp fuse, it would probably take 500, 550 to pop this fuse unless it was under continuous load. 550 on music, this will play. Be fine. I do have 500s coming, so I did find 500s for the same price as the 400s, 300s, 200s. It's the same price. There they are. There's the studs. When the double ones come in, I'll show you. But that does not mean combine both studs to give you a total load. No, that's just allow you to run two wires to one post. Yeah. All right. This is something I want to show you. This is a buck converter. Not butt, but buck. So when this came in, it was dented. It had that dent right there and a dent on the top. We tried to hook it up anyway. It worked, but this is an adjustable output voltage and adjustable current adjustment you can do right here. The problem was the adjustments didn't work. So that didn't work and the fan did not work. I heated this with a torch. It still wouldn't come on. I directly fed the fan. It would not come on. The fan is bad. These can be called attenuators if it's just in levels, and it'd be potentiometer if it's controlling like voltage, something like that. And if it's a 3-prong, it would be like a potentiometer like that. But this could still be an attenuator. Yeah. An attenuator controls levels. So in the work I do, this would be an attenuator because we're controlling levels with this adjuster. That's what we'd call it. This one was like 21 bucks. They refunded me my money immediately after I sent them the pictures. The reason it got tore up, it came in this bag through UPS, and everybody knows UPS throws shit on the porch and it's going to get tore up just like it did, and it don't work. I did get another one because they gave me this one for free. Said throw it away. It's not worth sending back. It comes from China. This one was 21 bucks. This one's a lot nicer than the one I'm going to show you. But if you just want something very simple, you can get these for $6. This is also a buck converter. And to be honest, it's probably going to work just fine. It's got an in and out the same as the other. But this only shows you the voltage output. And it also is adjustable right there. You can control it right there. And if you see that little bitty flat blade or little flat, it's basically like a little flat screw. That's what you use, what you call a diddle stick to do, which I've told you, people said, give me a screwdriver, or, you know, they use something like that, but this is a hex head, but they'll be using something, they'll be going, yeah, you use one of them there. No, you use a diddle stick. You can buy diddle sticks on the internet. Look them up. They're called diddle sticks. That's just a short name for it. And you can adjust these right here. And the diddle stick will actually go around that. And it has a flat blade in the middle, real skinny, that will adjust that. Yeah, right there. You don't use a screwdriver. No, it's called a diddle stick. So, guys, I just thought I'd tell you about the show shit, man. I probably won't go just for the fact there's so much drama going on, and there's going to be some idiot that's going to try to pull some bullshit, and I'm not trying to go to prison. Nope, because if you try some of that dumb shit with me, I'm going to prison, and you're going to the Hartsel funeral home. You guys take care and have a great day. See you.